Howdy coders, this is Delightful Dylan back at it again in Red Dead Redemption 2. Today we're going to be talking about fishing. We're going to go over some basics, and then we're going to wrap the video up with some alternative means of fishing. So stay tuned for that. So to start off, fishing, you're going to have to do some main story missions, and you'll come across some fishing missions that unlock the rod and the lures. So you don't have to end up buying the rod, and the lures, most of the lures you can end up getting for free. The lures are going to be a huge necessity when you're going for the legendary fish. But basic fish really doesn't matter what lure you're using. And kind of goes with the bait as well. You really don't have to get specific unless you're doing the legendaries. So right now, we're going to go through the menu here. Once you have the rod out, you have the lures on the bottom. I only have a lake lure right now, but we'll still be able to catch these. And then you have the bait on the top. So you have no bait, bread bait, corn bait, cheese bait, worm bait. So right now, I'm only going to be going for some real small little fish, it looks like. So we're going to put some corn on there. And it tells you what kind that is best for catching. So you're most likely going to catch that type of fish if there's multiples. You can cast shorter than the full cast. It's no big deal. When you're fishing in the lake and on the coast, it's better to do that. You have a lot less distance to cover when you're trying to reel in a fish that's fighting you really hard. Or if you're up north, you're fighting those big guys, those muskies. But right here, look at that. Because I'm so close, the animation takes over, and I actually caught this little guy, little tiny rock bass, right? Not big. It's not going to win any awards, but you can easily make food from this in a campfire, or you could sell it for about $1. And you saw how fast that goes. The only limitation is how much bait you have. So I bought some bread here. We use the corn. You can hold, I believe it's 5 of each bait. You can buy more bait at general stores. They'll have a limited selection, or you can buy some at the fishing shops. It's going to be a little bit further in the story until you unlock those. But as you can see, the little water ripples are where the fish are. You're going to catch it with the right trigger, and then you're just going to rotate that right analog stick until you reel it in. Now these little guys, look at that, another $1. Easy peasy. Honestly, these smaller ones I'm not using for money. We're more just using them for the crafting to save us some cash instead of buying high protein foods. It's going to restore a lot of health and stamina for practically free. So all in all, fishing's been fun. You can see on the maps here, right? There's going to be, when you come across them, I don't think I have any unlocked yet, but when you come across them, it's going to show the legendary fish locations just like the hunting does, right? There's quite a few. Again, for those, you're definitely going to want to use the proper bait and the proper lures. But for regular fish, you don't really need that. You're going to be able to catch these fish no problem. I came to this little hole here because I want to show you some other ways that you can fish. So, we got the bow. Oh, awkward. I may have killed a few people before this, so, you know, take a little sippy sip. Boom. I believe I hit it. I did not. Oh, that's awkward. Well, I got the arrow back. I have been able to hit the bigger fish. I don't know if you can hit these little ones with the bow. There it is. Okay, so you can. And the nice part about this is you're going to be able to get the arrow back, and you just pick up the fish. Easy peasy. There's the pickerel, and it's going to give you a little bit of a dead-eye experience for shooting it. We can go in. I don't believe you can get any. Oh, there it is. Smallmouth bass with the knife, saving us some money on the back end from the bait and all. And honestly, it's kind of just fun to wreak havoc on these little fish. And you're going to be able to catch quite a few if you come to these little corners in the creeks and rivers. As you can see, they're kind of grouping up. And that's going to bring me to my next fun way to kill a fish. don't know if I got any with that, so never hurts to throw a second one. Definitely got one with that. Now you can see on your mini-map, you have all of these nice dead fish. As you saw by that first dynamite explosion, doesn't always kill them, even if it looks like they're on top of them. But those are just some interesting ways that you can go fishing. The dynamite thing, obviously it's not this sustainable, but the hunting with the bow and arrow and the knife are definitely a good way to go about it. If you have a little bit of patience, boom, run up, you got your fish, and that's another $1. Or it's going to save you some time and some money, and you can just fire it up in the campsite. Now we will run up. So I'm gonna just getting out of the water here. So you have all these fish. I got all these just now during this short little video here. What is that? Eight fish. That's $8. Or I can turn them into, some food, some sustenance. But all in all, this is a great little hidey hole. I'll show you on the map real fast where I'm at. So Ringneck Creek. Boom. But it's just north of Rhodes. There's plenty of little places like this, or you can go out in the big lakes. It's all a good time. And when you're out on the boat and you got some bait stored up, you want to catch some fish, it's a great way to kill time. And you can do this online as well. You have to level to 14, I believe it is, to unlock the fishing rod, or you can buy it with the gold bars. But a great way to make money, quick, fast, and easy in online mode. Alright, that's all we have for now. Till next time, I'm Delightful Dylan on GameCode, signing off.